What's up, Docs Daily? It's me, Detroit Lenny, here on a Wednesday. What are we? 27th, May 27th. Here we are live and in full effect. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Drop in the comment section what you like today. Side total, proper. Otherwise, it's just me and Nick today, as Raphael's still on the mend with his back. He's got to. So we're gonna say nice things for him, and because I'll tell you what, back pain. It's just miserable. You just get anytime it's like toothache. Toothache pain's the worst. You can't get comfortable. You
don't know how much you really appreciate that back of yours until you got a bad back. Let's just say that.
That's fair. I've had a lot of knee problems and multiple knee surgeries, and knock on wood or whatever, no back problems. But I'll tell you right now, I don't want none. So shout out to our guy Raphael. Stay up on there. Still throw it in plays. Yeah, I know he's running and doing stuff, but no video from the hospital bed. He's trying to say, he's like, hey, I could do some shorts, maybe some video. I go, Raphael, nobody wants to see you hooked up to an IV. He goes, I'm perfectly fine. I just can't move my back. And I'm like, that's it, so Raphael's a trooper. We appreciate him as always. And don't forget about that free $60 account. New customers, free $60 account, docsports.com/free 60 is where you get that over there. So check that out. That's where you can get Nick Menken's premium plays over at the website. What do you got going on today, Nick?
Yeah, we're done with the NBA. We finished in profit. So our focus right now is the WNBA. And I have my second 7 units out tonight. That one goes off at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in profit in the WNBA, we finished profit in NBA. So we're looking to carry that right over into the WNBA season here and start off hot.
I like that. By the way, Rodney was on the hunt. I'm just letting you know on Saturday, he was on the hunt. Me and Griffin we put him out in the streets looking for you. He tried too. We offered him all kinds of shit. We offered him a t-shirt, a hat. I don't know, probably like I don't even know.
It was Saturday too, right? So I had to leave. Saturday. I left in the casino, so tables didn't open up till 12 there. So I left at about 15 minutes to 3 to go up and get ready. So I only had like 3 hours. I must have just missed you.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. He was there for a wedding, Rodney. Rodney on the hunt, man. I'll tell you what, our chat,
I love it.
Our Docs Daily chat is I would put it up against anybody else's in this industry. I know that a lot of shows and a lot of places probably get way more views and all that, but our chat is interactive. Our chat will kick your chat's ass. I'm just telling you right now. That's how I feel. Can the Cubs come through today? That's the big question.
Rodney. Do not grab that falling knife, Rodney. As much as I think they will, do not grab this falling knife with the Cubs, man. They're in a bad spot, and I just think we're seeing a true testament to the pitching staff of the Chicago Cubs. You heard me talk about it before the season. I said they're great on the position players. They got bats in this lineup. What's going to kill them later down the road is their pitching rotation. And now you're seeing it in full effect here. What are they on? A 10-game losing streak here. I want to grab this falling knife, try to time it perfectly until the Cubs put together a couple, good games here where they're scoring over 4 or 5 runs and limiting the opponents to, 2 to 3 runs full game. So I'm not high on my Chicago Cubs. I'm not hitting the panic button, but we got to figure something out in the rotation, Rodney. So I would stay away from the Cubs. Don't grab that falling knife. But I'd be on the Pirates here, to be honest with you. I hate seeing these Cubs offensively just not scoring runs. It's killing me, and I know you're going through the same thing.
We're going through it, man. We should start a support group.
It's killing me,
man. It's bad. I'll say this: I won't back the Cubs because it's Bubba Chandler for the Pirates. Bubba freaking Chandler. Okay, he's in the group chat with Kyle Freeland. I'm just saying. He's 1-6, 4.79 ERA. I think he's 1-3 with a over 5 ERA on the at home. I should say I'm on the over. That's all I bet. I'm not going to play a side. The over was 8.5, I think. I'm looking for it right now. 8.5 is what I got it at. I'm on over 8.5. The weather, I think the weather was blowing a little out at Pittsburgh. I mean,
I like it.
an hour out. It's only 3-mile-an-hour winds out to left field, so I don't even know if I call that any wind. It is 78 degrees, low humidity. I mean, I'm hoping the balls just travel off both of these guys. To be honest with you, that's why I thought I'd ask. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the over because Bubba Chandler, and for everything that Nick said, it's the pitching that's hurting the Cubs. It's not their batting, I mean, I hate to say that, but I don't
Even
know.
though they scored only 9 runs in 5 games, it's not helping them out whatsoever.
Something right.
But
Hey, thank you to Freeland to keeping my bankroll roll. Man, Kyle Freeland yesterday, I'm telling you right now, I smacked so much shit yesterday off of him. I felt bad, man. I did a little bit. Like I had a same game parlay with the Dodgers minus 3.5. His ERA over 3.5, and the total game over 9, and it all hit. I had his ERA and who was it? Tyler Mahi from the San Francisco Giants. I parlayed both. One was 2.5. I couldn't believe his Mahi's ERA was over 2.5, and I couldn't believe that Freeland's was only 3.5. And they both smacked. I mean, the Diamondbacks scored 7 runs. I think they got 4 off of Tyler Mahi, and then they got a bajillion off of Kyle Freeland yesterday. The Dodgers did. So
15 to 6.
50, yeah, and I'll tell you what, I'm back on here's how you bet the Dodgers when they're minus 2.5.
Your ladder?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that too. Look at the other pitcher. Okay, Sugano. He's 4-3 with a 3.86 ERA. He's 1-1 with a 3.25 at on the road. His over/under ERA is 3.5. I bet the over 3.5 runs because it's the Dodgers. The wind is doing exactly what it did yesterday, blowing straight out to center field, 10 miles an hour. I mean, these Dodgers should score runs in bunches. And that was like plus 115. So if I'm going to play the Dodgers, I'm going to play a prop on a plus money tag. If I'm wrong, I lose a unit. It's not like I'm laying, 2.5 runs on the home team that's only going to bat 8 times and hope to die.
Is the wind blowing out, Lenny? I'm seeing it over under is sitting at 7.5. Am I missing something here?
On the
Dodgers Rockies 7.5 on the over.
I see 8 places. Yeah, it says today's 27th. I got 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing southwest, like to center, right center field. 62 degrees. It is a little chilly for West Coast. Like it's only 72 degrees in Vegas right now. Hence the hoodie, folks. Detroit Lenny has socks on today. I'll just tell you that. No flip-flops, folks. I got socks on. It's a little chilly this morning. So maybe, I don't know why. I mean, does seem a little. Like the Dodgers are minus 2.5. The team total for Colorado is 2.5. Well, you got Shohei on the mound. So I don't think that Ohtani's on the mound. I don't think that they think that Colorado won't score against them. Like the first 5 is minus 1.5.
Hasn't been great. Ohtani, the Dodgers' record when Ohtani starts is not good. They're under 500 when he is the starting pitcher. Not saying he's not going to come out and shove, but history does repeat itself here, and that's the only risky thing. I think the Rockies will score on Shohei, so this over/under is a little too tricky for me. I would go with the over. I would ride it and continue riding this over.
Yeah, there's nothing to team total. I took the Dodgers team total over 5. I'm just telling you right now, I just can't get away from it. The other pitcher on the other side of the mound. On the Diamondbacks, minus 120 again today. Absolutely. No reason not to. I'm trying to pair the Diamondbacks with somebody else, like as a 2-team parlay, because usually it'd be my Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays have not been.
They burn me.
The Orioles are just running through them, so we'll stay away from them. But I don't know how I get away from the Yankees today, but I might only take yesterday I did a first 5, 3-team parlay, Yankees first 5, Arizona first 5, Dodgers first 5,
Nice.
and bang, bang, bang. And that was and I knew it was good because it was plus 313. And I was like, shit, that's the Detroit area code 313. This is boom, give me $100 bill on that 3-team parlay. I was in my game yesterday. The only thing I didn't win yesterday was Colorado and the Avalanche. But yes, Joe, I'm on the Diamondbacks. Red Sox, Braves.
Fun fact here, Lenny, with the New York Yankees. I told you on Monday against the Royals, they were on an 11-game winning streak. Well, they just won 2. So they're on a 13-game winning streak against the Kansas City Royals in their last 13 games of them. So trend is your friend, folks. Take that information and do what you please.
I 100% agree. I'm on Atlanta here, not the Nerfy. But to be fair, I don't like it. Like, I like Atlanta, but the Nerfy scares me because of Conley. I think his name is Conley Early. I think Atlanta might get after him often and early. No pun intended. Actually, there was pun intended. I lied. I'm just saying. Like, he's only 6-4 in his last 10 Nerfies. I mean, Bryce Elder on the other side's 8-2. I like him on the Nerfy side. But I worry about, Fenway. Yeah, Fenway. Wind blowing out the right field 9 miles an hour. 82-degree day game at Fenway. Braves. I look for the Braves to get after that ass.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I'm putting my money at even money like this with Elder. Could it be a tricky line or a trappish line to bait you in? Sure, but I'm willing to risk basically a pick 'em and take the best offense, I believe, here in Fenway. So I'm all over the Braves as well here in this one.
That's fair. 3-team parlay: Yankees run line, Dodgers team total, Texas Rangers money line. Boy, man, I want to pick on the Astros, but the Astros have won 4 out of the last 5.
6-4 over the last 10 games. Mm-hmm. They have one of the best offenses in baseball. Not pitching rotations. That bullpen's atrocious. But I come on and I tell you guys to take the Houston Astros first 5 a lot just to eliminate that bullpen. But they're going up against Jacob deGrom. Obviously, he's a great pitcher, but I do believe this offense for Houston can scratch a couple runs up against them. That being said, I would take a risk and a shot at playing the Houston Astros here money line at that plus 130 here. I'm going to take a risk counting on this bullpen. I know Burrows is on the mound here, but I just think offensively, I'm trusting these bats more for the Astros than I am for the Texas Rangers. Yeah, they scored 10 runs yesterday against him here, but they're not going to score 10 runs today. I truly believe that, and I think Burrow has a very good outing here. So I lean towards the Houston Astros in the full game, even though I do like to take the Astros in the first 5 innings. I just don't like deGrom on the mound here.
I mean, Mike Burrow's he's got a little bit better record than it would look. His ERA is a little bit better on the road than it is just overall. But, man, Jacob deGrom always scares me. Like, just retire, bro, so you can stop scaring me.
You never know.
Just retire so you can stop scaring me. He always has. He's got a 1.14 ERA. I mean, like at home, he scares me.
It's uncomfortable betting against him.
It's an uncomfortable bet. Yeah, but hey, I've won a lot of money on uncomfortable bets. Didn't Ohtani get hit? He did in the pitching hand yesterday. So he did get hit in his pitching hand yesterday while batting. Now, he's still listed. They're still throwing his ass out there.
That's
I think that maybe he just doesn't go. He's not going to go. They're not. He's not going.
Colorado.
They're not going to. Yeah, right. you're not gonna leave his ass out there for 8 innings or whatever. He's not. I think he'd still be fine. I mean, obviously he's still listed as the pitcher, so that's why when you're placing your bets, sometimes, folks, read your house rules. Raphael tells us all the time. If the pitching change, if pitcher gets changed in that Dodgers game and you have Dodgers bets, some house rules will just void everything because the pitcher got changed. Some will not. Sometimes you got to bet the money line listed pitcher, meaning if he pitches, I want that bet. If he doesn't pitch, void everything. So there's that there in MLB. We do already have some action already as we get into baseball early games. Marlins are up 1-0 over the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't think I have anything in that game. I don't. I didn't like the early games.
Are they up 1-0?
Yeah, they're up 1-0. I do have the Nerfy going on in the Nationals Guardians game. They got a man on second with 2 outs. I need a strikeout here. Let's go, Gavin Williams. Let's talk a little hockey.
Let's do it.
Dude, I'm just gonna tell you right now, raise your hand if you did not think the Vegas Golden Knights could beat the Colorado Avalanche.
Oh my God. Not beat them, let alone sweep them.
I didn't see it. Last Wednesday, I was at a baseball game, minor league baseball game, one of my buddies, and he's an Avs fan, or not an Avs fan, a Knights fan. And I'm like, man, Avalanche is just going to roll through the Vegas Golden Knights. And it was like game 1 that night, right? And he's like, I don't think so. I go, they'll probably give him a hard time, maybe 5-6 games. He goes, bro, I think they're going to win in 5. And I go, what? And he's like, I go, Vegas? And he's like, yeah. I go, bro, I don't know if they win a game. And he's like, man, he goes, I don't know. I go, you're just being a homer, And then I'm like, what do I know? I'm the guy that does this for a living. He doesn't. I look like an idiot. I'm just saying right now. I was on Colorado game 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm just saying right now I was the whole time. And lost yesterday as well.
I did not bet Vegas side one time. I did the overs, the unders. In that series, it tumbled me up and threw me out. That's for sure.
I don't understand. I just don't understand how I get it. They had a couple injuries, game 1 and 2, but they never ever. I don't know if they had too much time off and never got going, but they just looked out of it. I mean, they didn't score any goals for fuck's sake. They didn't even shoot the puck in the game 4.
The 3-0 debacle is unacceptable, and after you lose that, you're done. You're just kind of done. That sucks the soul out of you. Now you're down 3-0 where you could have been, 2-1.
I mean, game 1 you scored 2 goals. Game 2 you scored 1 goal. I mean, game 3 you scored 3 goals. You lost that game 5-3 though. I mean, no goaltending whatsoever. And then you come out with 2-1. That was a winnable game for the Avalanche last night too. Very winnable. It is what it is. Now Vegas plays the hurry up and wait game because Carolina and Montreal are not ready. They're not done. And I like Montreal tonight, but I've liked them since they entered the playoffs. I don't know if they have enough to get past Carolina.
I would agree. But just going back to the Colorado, I don't know if it was Colorado and how bad they played on the offensive side or if it was how good Vegas played on the defensive side. And I watched that game yesterday and they were all over the ice on the defensive side. So, and the goaltending's been absolutely fantastic between the pipes. So let's talk about this one tonight. We got Carolina and Canadians going head to head here. Now, Carolina's obviously got that 2-1 lead. And in my eyes here, folks, this is a must-win game for Montreal. You go down 3-1 here to Carolina. One, you're not going to come back on Carolina 3-1. They're just a gritty team, and they always find a way to win. We saw that in game 3 in overtime when Montreal played the better game, yet Carolina found a way to win that game, and that was big for them. I think right now it needs to be Montreal. I'm on Montreal money line. I'm on Montreal 60-minute regulation as well here, folks, because if they're going to win, it's going to be like game 1 where they come out of the gates here early and absolutely pepper the net. You got to stop Taylor Hall for the Carolina Hurricanes if you're a Montreal player. Now, Taylor Hall reminds me of a Jack Eichel, and where his playmaking abilities, he finds that open guy. If not, he'll take a shot, and a lot of times it goes in. This guy's
right. Or he's looking for the rebound,
sure.
trying to set up a rebound shot. I mean, a lot of those shots that those guys put on net are looking for the rebound.
Exactly.
Right. They're shooting. They're like playing the bank shot off the goalie. Yep. They're hoping
off the pad.
My man on the other side. Hockey is angles. So go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't want to.
No. I'm all over Montreal. I think if they do lose this game, Carolina then goes and plays Vegas in the Stanley Cup. So I think Montreal is aware of that. And, you got to get a win here at home. I know they've been better on the road, but you're in front of your hometown fans and you played a better game 3, just didn't finish. I think they finish here tonight over the Carolina Hurricanes, especially at this plus money at home.
Man, you got to go Montreal. I mean, if you don't win tonight, Montreal, you mentioned the must win. This series is going to be must win the whole freaking way. I mean, I feel like it always has been. They stole one in Carolina. They cannot let Carolina take both. Carolina stole one in Montreal. They have to win this game to force another game 6 in Montreal back here. Otherwise, if they lose this game, they don't have a shot in game 5. I don't give them a shot.
Shot.
I think game 3 that Carolina won in overtime was a lot of experience. A veteran team, been there, done that, want to do it again. Montreal's a young, they are fire on skates. I mean, they are fast, loose. If they come out and play fast, Montreal really reminds me of Vegas. When I saw Vegas play against Colorado in the series, I watched every one of those games. Vegas plays fast and loose. And if they, with a lot of swag, Carolina plays intense, suffocating hockey. Montreal plays that fast and loose type style as well. If we get Montreal and Vegas in a Stanley Cup Finals, Jesus Christ, bang, 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 bang. I mean, you're going to get whiplash. It's going to be everywhere. You're going to be like, where'd he go? That way. I don't know. It's going to, you're going to need that tracker on the puck on the TV. I'm on the under. I'm on Montreal. I'm on the draw. I don't know. Whatever. I'd probably look at. I think it's Anderson in net for the Carolina Hurricanes tonight. I would
over.
Shots and over saves. Just it's at 20.5 on DraftKings. I'm looking right now because Montreal has to pepper the net. They have to do that and hope for that bank or bank shot or a rebound or a one just goes in. He averages 21. I'm going to take the over 20.5 just on the fly looking at this right now. I got to.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good bet.
Over 20.5. It's -110. I think they got to shoot the puck, man. They
will.
I think they got to, so no NBA.
No NBA.
Thank God. I could use it. I just needed a minute for the NBA, man. Everybody that follows me on my videos, I feel bad for them all. Like, I don't bet the NBA regular season, very rare. I might have a game like, hey, Nick gave me a play. Tony George gave me an NBA play. Or, Griffin Murphy gave me a play. I'll pass it along, folks. No problem. But playoffs, nothing but action. NBA during regular season, I tell you all the time, no betting allowed. NBA during the playoffs is nothing but action. I've had a play on every game in the playoffs. And we were on the Thunder last night. We're happy with that. Walk away. Boom, peg, pow. I still think the Thunder win this series. I kind of want the Spurs to win it just because New York pisses me off. The Knicks were in Madison Square Garden. Their fan base was screaming or chanting, "We want Victor Wembanyama." And I'm like, you do not. want.
Yeah, no.
You don't want him.
New York hasn't been to the finals since 1999. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I remember.
I was 3 years
I was
old.
alive.
I was
Yeah.
3 years old.
Joe Beef wants to know if you got any WNBA for us.
Yeah, we got WNBA. I got a 7 unit there, Joe Beef, tonight. But let me get my WNBA action up. I like Portland against the Connecticut Sun. It is a little juice, but I just think Portland is playing good basketball, especially as a franchise team here. -6.5 against the Connecticut Suns. I think they easily cover that one here tonight. And then for the later game, the Washington Mystics and the Seattle Storm. Now these two teams just played each other on Sunday, and the Seattle Storm ended up blowing the Washington Mystics out. And I think the Washington Mystics have a better team. And they're playing each other right here again tonight. So I like Washington in this spot here late at night, -3.5. I like them on the money line. Obviously, it's a little more juice, -150, -155, but I would lay the points here. I do believe Washington covers. Again, they're playing back-to-back against each other, and Seattle got the best of them on Sunday. So I think it's a nice little revenge spot for Washington here.
I like that. And the WNBA does that quite a bit more definitely than the NBA does, where they play those back-to-back, like same team, same game. Just
no travel.
Tuesday,
I just think
Wednesday.
Teams. Yeah, there's not enough teams, so I think they do that just to get a couple games in, so you don't have to travel. All
like
across
that.
the country.
I don't have any WNBA yet. I need either the NHL or the NBA to finish. One of those have to finish before. Lenny only has so much bandwidth. Detroit public schools, folks. I only got so much bandwidth. I got a wife that keeps me on my toes and a bunch of little degenerates kids running around that keep me on my toes. I only got so much bandwidth, so I don't have no WNBA yet. But Joe Beef agrees with your plays. Man, you talk about Connecticut Sun. I know they're moving. I know they're tanking, but you could try. I mean, like, pretend a little bit. They accidentally won a game, I think.
They did, and it was against, I believe, the Seattle Storm there. Of course, I bet the Seattle Storm that game.
Why would you not?
The Suns go ahead and get their one win of the season. So Suns are awful. They're not going to be good. Probably the worst team in the league by far. And another one, honestly, is tempo. I'm looking at the tempo here, Toronto tempo tonight. I want to see they've been great on the road. I did not bet this or take it with a premium play, but I just want to see if tempo could go and cover this against the Sky. I think the Sky they're hurt, they're limited here, so I like the points in my back pocket with Toronto here today. I want to see if they cover that one though. Again, it's just a lean on the tempo.
Okay, I don't hate that at all. I like that. I like that actually. And updated MLB scores real quick. Marlins still 1-0. It's bottom of the first, but we cashed a Nerfy if you followed Nationals Guardians. End of the first. One Nerfy in the books. One in the books.
Nationals? How about the Nationals playing good baseball? Monday, told you first 5 innings they were up like 10-1.
Are they just the first 5 team?
For me, yeah.
I know you bet a lot of first 5s. I do too. And this is about the time where I start to transition some teams. Because, April, May, I don't know who's who yet. And then now I know who's who. At least I think I do. And some of these teams I don't trust past 5 innings. Some I don't trust past 3 innings.
I know.
You know what I mean?
The offense, though, for the Nationals, like I said it on Monday. They got they're the first in Major League Baseball in runs per game here. They're over 5.2. So they score a lot of runs. It's because they get on base, they steal bases, and they play good baseball, good 2-out hitting as well. So I'm high on this Nationals team, and if the odds makers are going to continue giving me +150, +160, especially in first 5 situations, I'm willing to take that risk because you could push on those first 5s. Obviously, if it's a tie game, you don't lose in that situation, or you do plus a half a run in that instance as well, and that's still plus money in a lot of cases with the Nationals. So I'm cherry picking the Nationals in certain spots. I wouldn't cherry pick them here today. I do believe the Guardians do salvage this series. If not, I believe the Washington Nationals would sweep them. It was minus 170, but that's no value. I'm not laying it with the Guardians there. So I stayed away from the Nationals Guardians in that one. I do think the Guardians will win this game today.
And something I've been picking up, we talk about, Griffin Murphy talks about splits all the time, home away splits and stuff like this. The Washington Nationals are 29-27 overall. Okay. Just a couple games over 500. They are 10-16 at home. They are 19-11 on the road. Yep. So they play their better ball on the road. Then you find a pitcher on that staff that pitches better on the road as well. You pair him, and when he's starting for the Nats against the team, you just got to look for the matchups. The money's there. You just got to find it. It's there. WNBA, Fire, and Minnesota, and whoever it was over. Okay. Okay. I would much rather bet the WNBA during the regular season, not the NBA at all regular season. The NBA has almost became
fraudulent,
unbettable during the regular season. It's almost unbettable. You want to play props, I guess, but if or when they take away props in certain states, you're gonna, I don't know what to bet on the NBA in the regular season because I can't trust anybody. I know what I get now. You know what I mean? I want to be on OKC tomorrow.
Yeah, and the injury report too is tricky. Our plays have to be in by 11:30 Central Time, and the injury report, especially in the regular season, it doesn't come out a couple hours before tip-off. So it's a lot of situational things you got to look at when you do bet in the NBA, just because you never know day by day. These guys are game time decision, and one day they'll play, one day they won't, just because they want to take a day off.
Whatever. I wish I made hundreds of millions of dollars and just decided, I'm tired. I'm gonna take a day off. I'm just saying. It is what it is. All right, Nick, I'm gonna put in a parlay right now. Cubs Tigers money line parlay.
You said Cubs Tigers?
Yep, 2-team parlay, and let's run it.
Oh God, don't do it to yourselves. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
He's like, no.
Let's not do
this.
Hold
on, that's a head scratcher for sure.
You said Cubs, 10 game losing Tigers.
Yeah, right. Wait a minute, what?
What are we doing?
That's how I look. Just so you know, if you're ever in Vegas, you go to Santa Fe Casino or the Circa, that's how you probably find Detroit Lenny in the sportsbook going like
scratching
this,
his head.
going like this.
Yeah, that one.
Or like this, or like that. I'm doing this my glass. Yeah, and I'm like, wait, okay, and then I'm like, okay, hold on. And then I gotta write that down, put my little two pencil thing in my, my 3-inch pencil in my ear again. Yeah, I got like 4 of them in my truck. I don't know why, but yeah. I don't know. I just collect them. The little Arizona Charlies, shout out to local casinos in Vegas. They used to have pens. They were like big, like just a regular pen, but they were like 2-inch pens, and you used to keep them. And like I'd write my little on sales, you'd write little notes or whatever. And yeah, they didn't have much ink in them. You got through the day. Let's put it that way. I hate the way the NBA is reffed. Let's go back to the 90s play. Let them foul each other. These guys are a bunch of babies who can't take a hit. It's the new NBA though, Jack. Everybody shoots threes.
Thanks, Steph Curry.
Yeah, right. For that movement. I don't mind the threes.
No.
I think they have to stop the whole
flop.
You have to allow the player to land. He gets a landing zone. You can't do the bullshit. You jumped into my area. If you jump, make a 3, and you jump 3 foot ahead, or you scissor kick in the middle of your 3 to try and draw a foul, you should be ejected.
All of them, and they lean in. They shoot it, and then they start leaning in.
Like, yeah, you got to jump. Cade Cunningham said, he goes, I guess I got to learn to be better at that. And like the Pit, not making excuses or anything, but the Pistons coach said that one of the best things about James Harden is he's able to manipulate the game. And so we call him a flopper.
Right.
He's just manipulating the game, really.
They're going to call it. Might as well get on
Right.
with it. Right?
I think it's Bush League. I think it's there's
Same.
no reason for that. Like, I want to play the best team at the best possible scenario at their best, because I want to beat the best at their best, kind of situation. But people ain't raised like that anymore. They ain't raised
People
like
are
that.
soft now. People are soft now.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what to tell you. All right, that's going to do it for us. Nick, what do you got going on today at the site? And we'll bounce on out of here.
Yeah, just like I said, I got that 7-unit WNBA play. It's our second one. We're off to a good start here. That one tips off at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have a 2-pack in the MLB side of things. One play is already going off here tonight. We cashed in a nice Yankees winner yesterday, and looking to keep it rolling here. Daily props are active as well. And I'll give you a little hidden gem on my card. It is Garrett Cole under 2.5 earned runs against the Kansas City Royals. Garrett Cole makes his first start here, and I don't think the Kansas City Royals are going to have too much success. So there's a little freebie for y'all.
I don't hate that at all. I didn't even look at his earned runs. I've been trying to shy away from him a little bit, but there's no reason to. Like, he's back. He's back. And the Kansas City Royals don't scare nobody at all. Use that free $60 account, DocSports.com/free60. Use that on Nick's premium plays over at the website. Prop card, day pass, season pass, week pass. You do you with that free $60. It's up to you. I'm going to tell you one last thing, a little nugget of information for you. May 27th, Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. Holy shit. 2026. The Chicago Cubs are in last place. The Detroit Tigers are in last place. 0-10, 1-9. Check with us after the All-Star break. See where our heads at. I'm just saying, we might need friends. We might not need to be alone with our thoughts, or we might have future bets. I'm just saying,
we're in a dark place, boys.
We're in a dark place, right? In fact, turn the lights off. We're in a dark place. I'm turning all the lights off. No more lights. Dark places. The sun's shining. I can't help it. Good luck unless you're against us, folks. Doc Daly will be back tomorrow. It'll be me and Robert for Ringo tomorrow, Thursday. We'll see you at 1 o'clock Eastern. Good luck unless you're against us.